Typically, I talk about all the things that I can do to save money and all the ways to make more money and all that. Well, not today. Today, we're going to talk about the stupid things that I've bought that were not worth the money. Yeah, not worth it. Hi friends, welcome to Freedom in a Budget. Today is a really fun collab with some of my girls. We got Lydia Sen, we got Budget Girl, we got Wendy Valencia, we got Marissa, the budgeting wife. So go check out all of those ladies. They are amazing. They are dear friends of mine. I learned so much from them and their videos. They are awesome. So go check them out. Let them know that Kelly from Freedom in a Budget sent you. And if you're coming over from them, welcome. My name is Kelly with Freedom in a Budget, and my channel is all about living life well on a budget. And a budget doesn't mean constricting and let you not do anything. No, it gives you freedom, free to spend money on the things that you really want and love and not spend stupid stuff. So we're gonna get into it. I'm excited. We're gonna talk about some stupid things that I bought. Yeah, not cool. But before we get into it, we have a cat in a box. What are you doing, Sky? Who's apparently chasing her tail. What are you doing? You realize that she's on camera and pretends that she was never chasing her tail. All right, back to scheduled programming. Number one is Dollar Tree items. This is a big one. I have spent so much money that it was just a waste of Dollar Tree. Now, don't get me wrong, there's some items that I always buy at the Dollar Tree. They are amazing, like my flossers for my teeth, greeting cards, those I always buy at the Dollar Tree. I even have a whole video on items to buy for a cruise at the Dollar Tree. It was an awesome video that I actually did with Budget Girl, who's doing this collab as well. But there has been some times where I have bought in things because they were just $1 and they're so cheap, right? But it adds up and it's not cheap, but it's not good quality and it sucks, and you end up just throwing it away or just collects as clutter because you don't want to, you feel like you're wasting if you throw it out. But yeah, there have been many times where I've bought a lot of stuff at the Dollar Tree and it was not worth it and a waste. Number two is a fancy steamer. Oh, guys, so after we got married, we had ranked up so much credit with Bed Bath & Beyond from things that we had returned and gift cards and stuff. So we had like several $100s worth of Bed Bath & Beyond credit. So we decided to invest in some good quality pieces, some things that we typically wouldn't buy. But since we had all this money, we wanted to splurge and buy some. So one of the things was this huge stand-up steamer. But honestly, it doesn't do a good job. It takes up so much space. I've used it once. I think I steamed my curtains with it once, and that was it. Then I recently went to FinCon and needed a portable steamer because I had to wear like business attire or whatever. And I found this one on Amazon. It's a Conair. This thing is amazing. This works 10 times better than my big fancy one. And this was like $20-something. It was amazing. I'll have this linked on Amazon for you guys below. But big fancy steamers, things like that is such a waste of money and something that some people love theirs. Don't get me wrong. If you love your steamer, amazing, power to you. I personally, it was a waste of money. Number three, going along with that, was a Roomba. So this may be kind of weird, but one of Jamie's, like, I don't want to say quirks, but something about Jamie is he loves to name like objects in our house. So he has named our Roomba Greg. And he'll say, oh, Greg's going to work or whatever it is. And I don't know why, but he always names things. Like this light here, his name is Carlos. And there's another one in the bedroom and his name is Hector. So we have Hector and Carlos. And even in our like smart home app, they're named as Hector and Carlos. It's weird, but that's one of the reasons why I love him, right? So we have like lost Greg before. When we first got him in our apartment, one time he was gone for 3 days. That's not why it was a waste of money, but I'm just telling a story. So he got caught like behind the door of the bathroom, the guest bathroom that we never use, and he was gone. But the reason why I don't like the Roomba is because it is so loud and it always eats cords. It eats like the blankets. And so for us to use him, we had to like make sure that we're going around the house, picking everything up, and like all the blankets that we have like laying. We have one over the couch so that the cats don't scratch it. We have to like pick that up. We have to make sure that all of the cords with our computers and everything are all... Why is Piper's butt in the way? Don't have your butt in the camera. So we have to make sure all the cords and all of that are not on the ground, and we can't just like leave it when we leave the house for him to run while we do it. No, we have to be home. We have to make sure that we're making sure he doesn't get into trouble, eat cords, all of that. And it's just loud and annoying, and I hate it when it's on. It drives me crazy. But that was another one that was a waste of money. Next is on sale items. Oh, this is a big one for me. So much money has been wasted. I typically shop a lot of my places at like Marshall's, TJ Maxx. I love those stores except for like tops like this. This one I think was from Marshall's. And I just love them. It's cute tops. It's typically like $12. And they just are great, you know, shirts and whatever it may be. But there have been times where I bought them because they were super on sale or clearance. But it's such a great deal, right? They're only like $5 or $10 or whatever it is, but it doesn't fit you right. And hey, you may lose 10 pounds and it may fit you when you lose 10 pounds, but it was such a great deal, so I have to get it. And then it just sits in your closet. It's not saving you money if you never wear it. No, you're still spending that. And so many times I'll see these big sales and like estate sales or whatever it is, or going out of business. That's a big one. If I go to a going out of business sale, I feel like I have to buy something or else it was just a waste. But then you end up finding things that you don't really want, you don't really need, just because it's such a good deal. So make sure that you're not falling into that trap. Hobby Lobby, I've definitely fallen into this at like the end of the year sales and different things where it's just in a season where everything is such a good deal and 90% off, and then I buy all these like frames and stuff and like home decor pictures, but I don't really like it, and it looks a lot cuter in the store, and then when you take it home it's like, oh, that's not great quality and that's not very cute. But yeah, I've definitely fallen into that trap of just buying because I feel like I have to. Guys, if you're finding value in this, I really hope that you give this video a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. It helps you know what videos you like. And join the family. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell. I would love for you guys to keep on watching more videos like this, and I hope that you find value in them. All right, next one is buying a brand new car. So when I moved to Florida, I had a hand-me-down car. My Boston just came out of me. A hand-me-down car, not a car, but a hand-me-down car from my mom after she had passed away. And it was a nice car, you know, a few years before that, but it had just it wasn't driven for 2 years, and it was just kind of sitting and everything. So I got the car, and then I realized that it was not in very good shape. The fuel pump actually went when we hit Palm Bay, 120 miles north of where our destination was. So we spent 120 miles in the tow truck, which was terrible. And then more things just started breaking on it. And so the mechanic told me that it wasn't worth what we would have to invest in it at one of the big repairs that it needed. So I was like, okay, I want a brand new car. I don't want to inherit anyone else's problems. No, I want a new car. And no one had said, Kelly, if you get one that's a couple years older, then it'll still feel new, but you won't have to pay that inflated price. Yeah, no one told me that. No one explained that to me. So I just went in here as a 19-year-old saying, I want a brand new car. And my car payment was $320, a lot more than I could afford. You guys have seen my car repossessed video. I actually had that car repossessed, and I got it out of repossession, but that cost me like $1,000 extra. But I'll have the video linked down below, and at the end of the video of my car repossession story, all of that, it sucked. So I had this brand new car. I was making less than $25,000 a year, and my car payment was like $350. So if you want all the dirt, all the juice on that, I'll have that linked at the end of the video. So make sure you stay to the end so you can watch that. But it was just bad. It was bad, and I wasted so much money on that car and so much in the extra payments and everything, and it cost me like $1,000 to get out of repossession and just buying a brand new car. Thankfully, I have bought my last car in cash, my dream car, my Jeep. You guys know that. I'll have that link down below as well. But such a game changer of buying a car in cash and buying a car brand new. And buying a car brand new is definitely a money regret that I have. Don't forget to check out all the ladies participating in this collab. They will all be linked down below in the description box. Next up is how my car was repossessed. All the dirt, all the juice. Whew, it's a doozy. So I'll see you in that video.